everyone else was a giga hater of that facet.
All right, let's see. I got so thrown off by that, I totally forgot. Okay, so it is going to be Carry Alchemist with position 5. Mirana, I forgot we were even wondering about that. The rest looks about right. All the facets pretty standard for the Radiant. It looks like a carry sniper itemization. Though I suppose I'm not really sure if I would build differently if I was offlane sniper. I think it would still be a bunch of stats and wraith bands.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see how this ends up going. I mean, Sniper Treant doesn't seem like too strong of a lane, I'll be honest. Like, the thing that makes Sniper strong in lane is the Scatter Blast, and since you're playing carry Sniper, you have to go ghillie suit, so you don't have that kind of threat of the Scatter Blast in the lane, or the Scatter Shot, sorry.
We talked a little bit about the idea of sniper mid versus Sand King mid and how it's like you're out of danger, but you also don't like really pressure him that much. I'm not actually sure if the support duo really changes any of that. Like if you try to go on Sand King, it's still annoying, and the Dark Willow will throw down the brambles. If you try to go on Sniper, you're running into a Treant. So I feel like it's actually going to be the same idea where both of these heroes should just get what they need, but have a difficult time getting to each other unless someone goes out of position, and then then you do have a lot of nuke damage to get a kill on the sniper, or maybe you use your burrow strike too soon and now all the slows come out and you get run down, right? So as long as you're playing safe positioning wise, I think everyone should just farm fest top. But NA qualifiers, who knows? I'm sure we'll see some mistakes happen and some kills happen because of that.
Just what I was waiting for.
I'm a little bit surprised. Well, we'll just have to see. I hopefully this puck gets back into the game soon. He's seemingly struggling with his PC right now as he gets a crash, and he's gonna have to reload in a moment. But hopefully he comes back soon.
I feel for him. I've been having some computer issues myself. It's a pain. All right, while we have a moment, Ringmaster still needs some facets, still needs an Agnums. Do you have any ideas, Ricky?
To be fair, I haven't
got
played the
one.
hero once, so I don't have a good read on how this hero needs to be changed. But one thing I would like to see, facet-wise, let me just open up my Dota here. One thing I would like to see for the facet would be to maybe change. Like, I would be down for a slight adjustment to Tame the Beasts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what I'd want it to be. You could do one facet that changes the way your gifts work. I can't remember what they're called, but like the fun house and all those.
Oh, that could be a cool idea. Different facets gives you different souvenirs.
Yeah, like it changes your souvenirs slightly, which just kind of slightly changes the hero's form of play. And I think the other one could be something that adjusts like Tame the Beasts. Because I think this is the most interesting skill outside of his ult. I think Escape Act is just absurdly strong, and I think if you buff this with a facet, it just makes it way too good.
Ooh, what if you change Tame the Beast from circle AoE to a line?
Yeah, well, yeah, I could see that like a much longer range, but it's not a massive AoE. So it's more of like a single target burst, and it does like higher damage across down the line or something.
These are better ideas than mine. So I don't know if this should be an Aghanims because it seems a little too expensive. So maybe it could be a souvenir option. I think that's a kind of a cool thing about this hero, right? They could add or subtract different souvenir ideas. But I think he should get either like an ability or a souvenir, and you put a clown nose on the enemy hero, and everywhere they go, there's like a little honking noise. So even as they go through Fog of War, you can hear them. And maybe, you
Yeah,
know, maybe it debuffs them in some way, but I think just a little honking and you like roughly know where they are. You're trying to gank, you go through the twin gate and you're like, hey guys, back away. He's here. He's here in the
bro,
trees.
that's genius. But just like rather than a souvenir, just replace impalement arts with it. Like you literally have like a line
Ooh, you just
thing
throw
that
the
debuffs.
nose.
You just throw rubber noses at people and it hits them and it just starts honking. And you know, it persists through fog of war and say like the duration increases and it just slows them. That'd be good. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I think so. I'm glad you like it.
I like that a lot. It's a good one. That's a really good idea. They should do that.
All right, PC fixed. Here we go, guys.
Yay!
Disappointingly, it is not an offlane sniper and a carry underlord. It is the much more reasonable offlane underlord and carry sniper.
Yeah, what can you do? You know, we can't get everything. Do you have an idea for the Aghanim Scepter, by the way?
An even larger, even more powerful clown nose.
What about Clown Shoes? And they have to
Oh,
it like massively increases their turn rate because otherwise they would like trip on their someone.
yeah. I think when he gets to haste rune, he should ride a unicycle.
I'd be down for that. That'd be cool. Or
maybe
maybe
that'll
not
be
a
his taunt.
unicycle, but like the old style, like massive front wheel, tiny rear wheel cycle. Like either of those would be really good.
Dude, okay, wait. His ultimate can be clown car, and you can like grab teammates, and you don't know how many are in there. Or it could be an empty car. You don't even know. And you just all pop out of the car.
It's just worse snowball.
But you can control it. You can control it. It's better.
Yeah,
It's like a little RC
okay.
car.
So it's like a team version of Rolling Thunder in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Rolling
You don't
Thunder
stun,
meets
but you just get to
Snowball.
choose when you all pop out.
I like that. I'm down. Valve, make it happen. Give us the clown car. Bottom lane, they're going to get a little bit aggressive here. I mean, this is the thing. Like, Alchemist is actually a pretty aggressive hero early on, and they get the level 2 timing. They find themselves a very early kill into the Underlord. And, yeah, I mean, I was a little bit worried about this lane being difficult for the Alch because, you know, Underlord Rubik, quite a bit of damage reduction, but they just utilize those early spell advantages, get themselves a nice kill. Big Num here in some trouble as well. Shrapnel is going to block off the bridge a little bit. And I think Treant Protector with that Orb of Venom. Yeah, Orb of Venom should allow him to secure this. Surely, right? 2 seconds into TP. Never mind, he should be out. Yeah,
I think there's a slight pathing mistake there that kind of cost him that one extra attack, which might have done it. It was looking really close because Dark Willow was healing as time went on. But you did Zoner out of the lane, and Sniper didn't chase too long, so maybe it's all right. Though we do see Sand King takes that top spot by quite a lot over the Sniper.
Top
Looks like
lane.
Invoker's picking.
Multiple gets it. All right, this Dark Willow is actually in a lot of trouble here. It throws a little bit of damage on over to the Sniper, but does he have another Shrapnel? If he doesn't, Dark Willow's got 9 stick charges. He's going to make it out. Fade. Could try and get aggressive himself. Hits the Burrow Strike here. There's going to be the Shrapnel to try and zone them. It's going to work out for now. Overall, I think they're doing pretty good zoning out the Dark Willow, but Sand King is farming perfectly fine.
He's got a big wave shoving up to him, too.
Yeah. I think all of the lanes farming really well for Apex at the moment. Mid lane Wish on the Invoker. 11 denies. That is huge with the elitist facet, right? Like, this goes a long way. He's going to absolutely crush, or I guess mastermind is his innate, sorry. Gets a lot of XP from these denies.
Yeah, it's like he has 3 extra creeps worth of XP right now, which Invoker can struggle to harass Puck a little bit, but he's got 86 damage on the Invoker to the 63 of Puck, right? So instead of focusing your time on the Puck, you just focus up on the creeps and get these denies in, and it's not really much Puck can do about it when the abilities are on cooldown.
Yeah, you just have a lot more sustain on the Invoker as well. Like, if Puck gets caught out of position without the orb, he can just cold snap her, and then cold snap is so much healing onto the Invoker nowadays. Yeah, he's having a great time. All right, in terms of the timings this game, I feel like Apex Genesis, they get a decent time. I mean, depending on what Fade wants to go. If he gets like a decent time to blink this game, which I think it's a very good blink game against Sniper and Puck, like that will give you a massive amount of lockdown in this game, and you should be able to try and play active with like the early follow-up blink of like a Alchemist and his Radiance.
Yeah, I think so. I think you don't feel too much pressure to try to like push the tempo because you're just gonna let Alk hit his timings. Of course, you're gonna like do other stuff to make space for him, but as long as he's farming, you're okay. Darkwill gonna go for the TP out. Should be fine here with that Shadow Realm combo. I think once Puck has 6, you'll have to try to look for plays where you coil into the Fiend's Gate, show up, get these ganks in, probably to slow down the Alchemist. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Go anywhere. Puck in the mid lane, dropping real low to the EMP. Has some fairy fires though. Just one.
That's exactly what I was talking about though. Is like when you're playing the Puck and you, hold on, top lane rotation in from the Mirana. The arrow's gonna get soaked though by the Tree Protector, so nicely done. But he just jumps in anyway. Yamsun maybe sacrificing himself, but had a Lotus as well as a Fairy Fire, healing up a decent amount here. Blood Grenade is out. 2 points in the Star Storm. But he's walking in. Yeah, just gets zapped by the Rubik instead. And mid lane, Wish on the Invoker forces the Jaunt out. Gonna try and dive him under the tower. Nice tree plant, actually. Will force him back as the haste expires. So that's actually a pretty sick save there from the Puck. Otherwise, likely would have gone down. His Wish now on his own, back behind the tower.
There's a lot of creeps the Puck is missing, though. The supports are at least here, so your team's not completely losing the XP, but it is delaying that Puck level 6, which is maybe not too far off. Maybe you can make a play here. Rubik's already in the area.
Yeah, he's got it now.
Okay, he's gone.
I mean, Invoker is a full level ahead with a double wave under the tower, right? So this is the difference in those denies in terms of how much he gets out of them in the lane. And for the Puck, it's going to slow down his ability to kind of put pressure elsewhere. He's not going to have kill threat on this Invoker here anytime soon. He's got double Wraith Band. He's got Raindrop, Stick, Treads. So he is going to go for like the stat build on the mid Invoker as opposed to things like the Vessel and the Midas that we've been seeing. So he's going to be pretty tanky. He's going to have a lot of damage. Yamsun comes through the Twin Gate, grabs a D-Ward again, looking to take advantage of the Burrow Strike into Arrow combo, even though you're in opposite lanes. Easy rotation. Ooh, Arrow's going to connect onto the Rubik, but Sand King does not want any of that, so he's just going to leave it up. Bottom lane. That's a nice kill. Good rotation in from Wish. He's going to Twin Gate too, it looks like.
Ooh, that'll be real sneaky.
They're going to find Sniper. No sniping. Yamsun's level 5. This is a level 3 Star Storm. He actually can just solo kill this Sniper. Does he have any raindrops or anything?
He has he's got 3 Wraith Bands, no raindrops.
Dude, he's so dead. He's so dead.
Arrow in 2 seconds. I think you're right. I think
that's a 500 damage nuke, obviously before magic resistance, but like a few auto attacks and a leap, he should be dead.
I think he's calculating the numbers right now, and then his paw. He's like, let me see. Okay, Star Storm, 28% magic resistance. Yeah.
I mean, all right. It's what, 450, 28% off? Like, that's still a lot of damage. You're gonna take like over 300 from this. He's sitting at what, just under 500 HP.
Yeah, the thing, you just hold the arrow and Sand King runs over right now. Yeah. And that means Sniper can't TP. Sniper's not that fast. I mean, he has boots, but it's 330 move speed, you know? There's even a Blood Grenade on the Mirana, so you can slow him, jump in front even if you want to, like, body block. Think he should be dead. And Invoker's coming through the Twin Gate. So the supports are probably going to run over to the Sniper right now, and then Invoker will cut them off, and they'll all be behind the Tier 1. Think Apex should be able to pick up the Sniper kill, and then probably at least one support. Because you do have Epi available as well.
If they both come over and get caught from this Invoker rotation, which they don't have the ward there to scout the Twin Gate anymore, this could be a 3-for-0 in the side lanes. which yeah, that'd be rough. Heck was that? Heard my cat make a really weird sound in the other room. Don't know why. He's by himself in there, so hopefully he's
Check
okay.
for a clown nose.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually okay. Unironically, I really think the clown shoes should be an Aghanim Scepter. And
Okay, but what do they do? What do they do?
okay, so here's I'm just like riffing on this real quick. All right, Valve, take this, run with it, you know, noodle with it, but like really think about this, okay?
Put some clown shoes on. You know, walk
Clown
around.
shoes is the Aghanim Scepter, right? You target a hero, you throw clown shoes on them. You can control their movement, but you can't control their ability.
How
for
long
like
does this
5
last?
seconds.
Because that's pretty broken.
Like 5 seconds.
That's way too much, dude. Repositioning is so powerful in Dota.
But you can't
5 seconds.
Because like people were saying like, oh, give him a mind control, and I was like, mind controlling is way too good. This is like a lower version of mind control. You can't use their abilities. You can't force them to. You can't like use their BKB and stuff. But like you could dispel it. Like you could BKB it off. But imagine you just throw clown shoes at someone and you control where they walk for like 5 seconds, or like 3.5 seconds or something.
Working in the mind control that people were expecting would be cool for probably an Aghanims, I imagine, because that's one way to balance it, right? If you could just control people at the start, you know, maybe it's way too good. Walk under fountain, you know, that kind of stuff under the tower. But if you have to spend 4,200 gold on it, you know, it's a little bit more balanced. 5 seconds of movement, though, is like way too much.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like I'm onto something. I'm cooking, man. Valve, you better take this idea and put it in the game. Because
this sounds like
thematically, it's hilarious and definitely something that belongs in Dota, but it is also along the lines of like this. I don't know about mind controlling, but like I'm trying to riff off of like the original trailer, right? Where he like trapped the axe, right? And like forced him to, you know, or whatever, right? But I think clown shoes would be hilarious.
The clown shoes forced movement just sounds like Nightmare, but with clown shoes. You know,
I mean, Nightmare is like they barely move though. This is like they keep their movement speed and everything, and then you just like imagine throwing this on like a stampeding hero, and they try to run away, and then you're like, nope, and they like stampede into your team instead.
I'm telling you, that's too good.
I know it's good, but it's 4,200 gold, man. It has to be worth it because this hero is not a core. Like you were never gonna see Ringmaster played as a like a core unless they massively.
Not if you make the axe too good. You know, you just gotta farm it up, and it's a auto win.
Give me the clown shoes, man. It'd be so funny. I'm so down for something like this. All right, what's your thought for an Aghanim Scepter? Do you have one?
Clown Nose was mine originally. I'm trying to think of a mind control idea now.
You can't do anything puppet related because they will not do anything that involves like stealing an idea from Puppet Master from Heroes of New Earth. And I know everyone, they saw this here like, oh my god, Puppet Master, it's gonna be Puppet Master. And I was like, nah, bro. They do not copy heroes from other games. Valve's very creative with how they do their stuff. So 1 minute of pause time remaining. Thank you, Sif. Hopefully Kagami gets his PC situations figured out. We don't just get a forfeit here. Shout out to the MENA region, which I don't know if you've seen what's been going on over there today.
No, what's up? They having a lot of PC crashes?
Oh, no. 8 teams, right, show up for the quals. 1 invited, 7 through open quals. 3 DQs and 5 forfeits in the first 6 games.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah, so... yeah. It's been interesting. Oh, we're back. Into the game we go.
Sniper...
they're really
they lost focus, I
going on
think. I
this?
think they should have killed that sniper.
Dude, that sniper dies 100%. I am really surprised. I mean, just look at the Starstorm brought him down to 200 HP. They're going to go now. Okay. They were just waiting for Wish to come in. Epicenter comes out. Sniper is dead behind the tower. But that's Epicenter down as well, and Coil's available to try and get on top of this Invoker. On the bottom side, nice 2-hero tornado. Invoker, he's too tanky. He's actually going to live. He's got a cold. or he's got a cold snap in one.
He's
That's
got
going to
the
give him a lot of
sentry.
HP back if he needs it, but the sentry, it doesn't follow with him. And now Kagami, stunned up for the moment, playing inside, gets himself a nice double kill on the puck, but Wish should clean this up. He is the big winner on the Invoker.
Sniper's
Level
back.
9. Sniper is back. No assassinate. One shrapnel charge remaining. There's going to be a tornado. And Wish,
Oh, if he had
I think he's
assassinate,
too worried. He's got
Ooh, middle
another cold snap and an ghost walk in a moment. So he's just going to ghost walk out. Do they have detection? I don't think they do.
oh, he just missed him in the trees.
Dude, they're going to
passed
get
by
Underlord
each
bottom.
other.
Yeah, here comes the stun from Sammy. There's the concoction into the Starstorm. Arrow being held at the moment, but they don't even need it. Just to run it down. Commit the
I mean,
solar
such an
flare.
early solar
Yamsun
flare.
grabs a kill. Yeah, really early solar flare. Conquistador found out. Cold snap. EMP comes down. With the help from the Dark Willow, should be plenty of damage. Another kill into the hands of the Invoker, as he is running away with this game. Uh-oh. Fade top lane. He's got level 7. Level 4 Sandstorm is very scary. He's going to bait out a rotation. The puck is here. They will drop the coil. He's going to snap it immediately. Underlord coming in as well. All right, Fade maybe getting a little bit too aggressive here. Nice kill there from the Dire.
There's a lot of heroes coming over, though. So you probably don't mind too much. Because at the end of the day, this is all space for Alchemist, right?
Yeah.
Who is currently 6,500 at 10 minutes. That is quite high. And Invoker's coming in. Maybe they're going to look for another kill. Get this Alchemist even more farmed. He's got a Sacred Relic on the way, although it's passing straight through mid. You got to angle this down. Got to angle this down.
I think the
Goodbye,
puck's going to
Sacred
find
Relic.
it. Yeah, is not going to get a Sacred Relic. But they do get a kill bottom lane here, which with a nice tornado is going to interrupt that assassinate. But there's going to be the overgrowth from this Dream Protector. Pull back here off the telekinesis and a lot of damage coming through. But here's Yamsun as well. The arrow gets tanked from the Rubik. They wanted to get the sniper, but the damage is overwhelming. The cold snap, too much to bring down that Rubik. Is now the sniper stuck inside the pit here at the bottom side of the map. Concoction to finish him off as Yamsun just forcing the Dream Protector all the way back to his tier 2 tower. A big rotation bottom. Nets Apex, another big one as they push a 7,000 gold lead here at just 11 minutes into the game.
Now, unfortunately, sometimes you bring that many heroes and at least the other heroes on your team are free farming, shoving out waves, but they weren't really doing that because actually a lot of heroes were bottom, getting killed in that. So Puck, spent a little bit of time recovery farming, didn't have Dream Coil available, but I don't know. I think Apex Genesis is very happy with how that went.
Yeah, I agree.
Now I think they'll just look mid and leave that whole bottom lane to Alchemist. They put 2 observers down over on the side and in that triangle, so Alc should be able to see enough info coming to just dodge out pretty much every gank outside of some smokes.
Let's see them try to catch us now.
They will get one of the D wards as long as they walk out there. Yep. I'd like to point out that Sentry's a little lower than you might expect it over by that triangle, but there's been a trend lately where you put the observer on the stairs, actually. Just kind of like the next level mind games at high level warding. So now that Sentry has shifted down as well.
All right, so if you're Apex here, do you ever let off the gas? It looks like Wish here, cold snap at the ready with the Alacrity and the Witchblade. Going to get the slow for a moment, hit the cold snap, just start laying into this Underlord. The damage is way too much. Beautiful EMP. There's going to be the coil, though. Doesn't really connect. Overgrowth comes through as well. The Dark Will is sitting nice and happy. Fade just holding this epicenter for now, looking for his opening, but they're going to walk right underneath the ward
Arrow
and
connects.
the sentry. Oh, Yamsun comes up, takes the ward away. He's not letting them have any vision. There's a 4v5, mind you, as the Alchemist is free farming the bottom side of the map. gets his Radiance delivered, which took him a moment because his courier was dead.
Yep. But in that time, he also has a Blade of Alacrity, so this Alchemist is going to have that Manta very quickly, and it's just going to, I mean, it's already a 12k lead, you know, but it's going to get even worse.
Yeah, Wish is playing this Invoker absolutely perfect. He's all over the map, taking advantage of his early lead from that lane, and just punishing any hero he sees. And this is how I really like the Invoker build at the moment. He's going to go ahead, play for this 14-minute rune, has the EMP, the Cold Snap comes through, arrow connects, has the Tornado still available, but holding it at the moment, just stuck inside this Pit of Malice. A nice silence out from the puck, but they managed to clean up the Tree of Protector. He has so much survivability. He's going to pop the Ghost Walk. The Coil now comes through as well. He's got another Cold Snap. He might heal through this.
God.
He might. He gets the buck now. A double kill, but picked off finally as the stolen Starstorm gets the kill. And Yamsun, he's looking for a hero here. He's looking for Conquistador. Does he get him?
One more?
He does.
Oh, my goodness.
Doesn't get him. The second Starstorm hits the sniper instead. A decent ward drop there, but they might know about it now.
In the end, usually I'd say that wouldn't be great, but considering you're 12k behind, going relatively even in the trade is actually quite good for Mouses. But
Quote unquote even,
Alchemist was
I
just
can see they
off
came out
farming on
ahead.
his own.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Wisdom Rune and you get the Invoker kill. Those are massive, but bottom lane Fade. He's going to find the Sniper. Burrow Strike comes out. Stinger damage is a lot. He's going to try and just walk away. Epi gets popped here. Sunstrike, it doesn't connect, but they got so much extra damage. The stolen Epicenter doing a lot of work, but he pops the Bloodstone on Fade, and he is perfectly healthy here. Big Num doing what he can here with this Bedlam, picked off by Tree Protector's Overgrowth, so a nice find from him. A Burrow Strikes in 1 second on Fade, gonna use it to just disengage, doesn't really want to extend any further here. There's no one else from his team that can join him.
You know, that's where the Dark Willow change hurt her. Otherwise, you just throw
Yeah.
Bedlam on Sand King and you leave, but now having to walk in yourself does eventually get her killed. But, man, again in that, just Alchemist doing Alchemist things. 15k lead now.
Yeah, you're so far ahead, and it's not even like it's just the Alchemist that's ahead. It's the whole team is so far ahead that Alk has free reign to do whatever he wants and be just this insurance policy for his team. And yeah, I like this a lot. He's doing very well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They have good wards here, scouting all of these heroes through the trees. There's going to be a sentry drop, but Wishes here. There's going to be a nice grab from the Dark Willow as well. No way to save him. He throws the living armor, but it's just too much damage.
They couldn't even finish off the sentry. Cold Snap
Yeah.
was preventing it. Samson's going to get to work on that tier 2 tower. You're just going to give up all your tier 2s, just drag it out, and you maybe get like one more high ground fight where you got Firestorm, Sniper, Coil, you know, Treant delaying things. Maybe you can steal a good spell. That's pretty much your only hope now.
Yeah.
I can't see any kind of remotely even fight working out. I'm sure you'll go back for Roche if you want to play it safe. I don't think they really need to, but
No.
you know, just
I
proper-
think you just stay on the map.
proper motions, you could pick it up before going the high ground after you take up all the tier 2s.
I'm surprised Wish hasn't like considered going back for an Orchid here. Like, you've got your Dragonlance, Witchblade, Orchid, pretty dang good against a lot of these heroes on the Dire, but opting to just go more stats. So he's going to go finish up his Hurricane Pike.
Probably some of that's to deal with, like the slows from Treant, the root, Overgrowth,
Yeah.
you know, just reposition yourself. Or get to Sniper, get away from Sniper.
Yeah, it's definitely a good 4-staff game. You're right. All right, I mean, this ward's scouting everything. They're going to smoke straight into the top lane. Look for these heroes here. Wish going behind the tower, see what he can find, but Alchemist. Can you really go on this hero? I don't know. We'll see. It looks like they're going to find this Treant Protector off from the side, holding the stun on the Sand King, which is quite nice. He's looking for his other target instead, jumps up onto the high ground. Terrorize does not connect. And instead, they're just going to head bottom. They know that they're going to TP out They haven't found their mark, so they're already positioning in the bottom side here to try and find another hero, and it looks like it might be the sniper. He walks underneath a sentry, but he hits him on the Witchblade. The Cold Snap is there. This Invoker does so much damage. The Meatball is out. A couple more attacks. He just burns them. Oh my goodness, Wish. And now mid lane as well. They find the Underlord still underneath that ward that they have not been able to deal with. Bottom lane. Onto the puck. Able to jaunt away. Such a dominant position from Apex. 22,000 ahead here at 19 minutes.
I'm curious when they want to go high ground. Maybe it's the AC on the Alchemist, or maybe it's just waiting for like another pickoff near the base, because they did just claim another tier 2. Some of the teams already setting up for that last bottom tier 2. We see the observers down, so they have good vision in the area.
They should play for it, yeah.
Maybe you take that tier 2, take the Tormentor, go grab your Roche, and you're ready to push.
Cool arrow, it connects. They don't have vision though, and on the other side, Yamsun just gets popped, stuck inside the coil, but Fade jumps in with a Burrow Strike, manages to get on top of the sniper. Pitimouse is there, but the Deafening Blast Meatball just grabs him. He makes it through the portal, but burns anyway, and Wish just able to survive for now. Somehow, the Alchemist joins his fight. Did he come through the portal on the from mid lane? Is that what happened there?
I wasn't watching, maybe?
I think he was like pushing mid, and like the Fiend's Gate, he just comes in instead. He's like, oh, hello there.
That's pretty funny. Well, either way, this is the tier 2. Looks like they are going to grab the Tormentor. I was wondering if maybe you just like push the high ground while they're still dead, but going to quickly grab this Tormentor for Yamsun. That's a good one.
And he's so farmed already too. Like he's about to pass the puck in net worth. So.
Oh, you were talking about that Orchid. Yamsun's actually getting one. He's
is he?
a
Okay.
few hundred off.
Yeah, they should. Like they actually just the Orchid crushes so many heroes on the Dire side. I like this a lot. Oh my god, yeah, he's only a few hundred away. At what point do you, I mean, tap out on the Dire? Like I don't know if there's like an easier way to say it. Like you are so far behind right now.
Okay, the common ways: you make one desperation smoke, get wiped, possibly around Roshan, you call it there, or you play for one barracks, you know, you lose it, you get wiped, you call it there, or you discuss your option. You're like, guys,
GG.
it's gonna happen eventually. Let's just do it.
Okay, well then right now they just looked at the state of their game and they're like, I think this one's over. They just GG out. They're like, there's an Orchid on the Mirana, guys. I don't know what we do.
Yeah, it's enough, because really you just need the Lone Druid to pop off, and then all you have to do is initiate for the Lone Druid, right? Which is all the Primal Beast is going to do, and then Monkey King, like, he'll scout around and throw a stun for you, and he'll do what he needs to do. He'll come, like, gank for you in the early game, even if he's struggling versus Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain needs to dumpster this matchup, I think, for them to have a good shot.
To be fair, if you're Queen of Pain, you want to max your Scream, not your Dagger, but against a Monkey King, you need to put like probably 2 points in Dagger. And you can Mischief dodge the Scream actually very reliably. So it's not like the worst matchup in the world. It's rough, but it's playable.
Any first bloods to maybe help them out? Maybe land a good arrow?
I mean, Monkey King's going to get found here, stuck inside the shards. The Shadow Demon is kind of scary. A 4-hero Boundless Strike. The Shadow Demon not going to be able to save him. I'm surprised he went for Disruption here over, say, like Shadow Poison, level 1. I feel like a lot of times we see the Shadow Poison. Uh-oh, Yamsun stuck in the shards as well.
Oh,
Pops a mirror
nice.
image. Nice dodge of the arrow, though, with that mirror image. So very sick. It is going to be a little costly. I don't think you typically want to go mirror image level 1, but
Some players don't mind. I think maybe into Timber, it's not going to be the best since, he's just kind of getting tickled by the illusions and then he just chops them all down. But sometimes you'll see it if they don't have a great way to deal with the illusions. Probably okay to stay alive, especially because the Lone Druid will do a lot of the heavy lifting this lane.
yeah. Yeah, Lone Druid should have quite good farm here. In mid lane, Wish, because of that first blood, like they go for the Scream level 1. Wish is actually pulling ahead in the CS frame, world here. Nice deny, though, from Kagami. He's actually gone Blink. He didn't go for a point and dagger. Okay. Well, Wish is chilling now.
Guess
There's
he's
very little
playing
harassment
it
that's going to come out.
safe, but I don't know if you can afford to do that.
No, not in the first couple levels. Like, you need to punish the Monkey King. But again, like I said, that's kind of because you take this level 1 fight, you go for first blood, you get it, but you need the dagger by level 2 to really harass out the Monkey King. And he didn't win the rush to level 2 by shoving the wave either. Says, I mean, you can see in the last hits 9-5 to 4-1. Monkey King actually owning this lane currently.
On top, they did grab the Shadow Demon, chasing in with the Snowball.
Ooh, yeah, he's fine. I mean, the trample from Fade is going to be a decent chunk of damage, but the snowball to dodge it's always nice. And just the innate from Tusk is actually going to be really annoying. Nice Remnant pulls him back in here on Big Num, and that's just an easy kill for the Tusk. So really well done. I think once this Primal Beast gets a few more levels, though, you got to be very careful because he is going to do a lot of damage to these two. Your barrier does not do you a whole lot against this Primal Beast.
I like that he's playing aggressive now, though, because with that first blood, he bought himself a Bracer, and, between a Blood Grenade, he's sitting at 950 health as a level 2 Tusk, which is just pretty ridiculous, right? I don't think that's anything new to people. He probably has higher strength gain than a lot of people realize at 3.9, but this is the time where it's really tough to deal with you. You got to make use of that first blood since it didn't go to a core, and I think just, being in their face, punching them, being annoying as possible, I think that's pretty much what you have to do here.
Nice play for the Lotus on Big Num. Takes that away. Forces the disruption, though. Very worth it, though.
And as we look bottom, we can see Lone Druid starting to pull a CS lead. I think this should continue to grow for a while. Though at some point, Timbersaw will have enough levels that he can, just shove waves pretty quickly. And that is something Lone Druid, he doesn't have a natural wave clear. So that's how Timbersaw can start to get back into this. But still gonna take a couple levels to reach that point. So that CS lead should grow, and Lone Druid will get what he needs in that time.
Yep. I'm kind of surprised. I don't feel like this Monkey King should be able to get Jingu stacks on this Queen of Pain mid, but when we just look back at him, he had another set of Jingu on him, so he is doing a really good job at playing into this Queen of Pain. 4-minute water rune. He'll just top off a little bit. He needs to get his boots. I mean, that's something that's going to help him out quite a bit in the lane, but for now he's got double Wraithband and an Orb of Venom.
Yes, that is. So I'm not a mid player, but I suppose Queen of Pain does. Oh, top lane Fade dropping
Really
real
nice
low.
grab. Yeah.
Oh, the Healing Lotus is actually in the backpack. Might
That's
have been able to
awkward.
use that to stay alive. Maybe you still die, but maybe you live and you get away after they burn all their resources trying to kill you.
I think he's just waiting for level 3 here on Big Num. He's not using any of the Shadow Poison because the level 2 Shadow Poison, jump is pretty substantial. Onslaught into the trample, gets themselves a nice kill, a little bit of a return kill onto the Tusk.
Honestly, Tusk was pretty low on resources. Maybe he doesn't
He's
mind
not too
dying and he can
mind,
just
yeah.
come straight back in. Maybe refill mid bottle first. Oh, which I wanted to finish saying, Queen of Pain is actually quite short range. So Monkey King with his extra long melee range and a slow. Oh, arrow off. Maybe you could get that kill.
They just buffed his ranged again, didn't they? In like the most recent
Did
patch.
they?
Yeah, I think they actually gave him more attack range.
No, hold. I gotta go check. There's no
Yeah.
way. I don't remember that at all.
Or maybe it was other things got range reduced. No, yeah,
I don't see an attack range change.
okay, no. Can't remember. It was in context
You're
of something else.
crazy. Yeah, I'm sure. There's like a million changes every patch. Who knows?
Top lane, big rotation in from Wish. Does hit a good Primal Spring, but Dissimulate will get the Void Spear out of danger for the moment. But this guy's level 4. The Deluge connects. And now just getting trampled down. Big Boundless Strike onto 2. Snowball to try and buy him some space, but he does have this constant jumping through the trees. A big Sonic Wave, but it's dodged. The majority of the damage is not connected. Now Wish continuing to jump for more, looking for the Mirana. Will get the kill. Big Num survives, and Kagami is out of mana.
Middle tower is under attack.
Boundless Strike comes out. He has a blink in 1. That's about it. Yeah. He's out.
Dire's
That was unfortunate. That was a bit of a Sonic Wave miss with the amplified damage too. Disruption is good because it's not all at once, right? It kind of like goes in chunks.
Yeah, it ticks
so
very
disruption
fast.
does help you dodge quite a lot of that, but you could have at least gotten a lot of damage into the other heroes.
Dire's
So
has been
yeah, an unfortunate miss on that rotation.
Who's going to get the rune? The Mirana does. Nice. She's out of leaps, though, so can't really pressure anymore. Has to back away. But still, getting the Wisdom rune, pretty big win for the Dire, considering they're already starting to fall a little bit behind in the CS and the net worth here. Lone Druid having a great time. Samson sitting at the top of the net worth here, 3,700, almost 3,800.
His Maelstrom's about to finish. He's going to buy it. It's going to be on its way. So now, even if he does get kicked out of the lane, his jungle speed's going to be really good. So you're not really going to notice like a drop in farm speed. And in fact, the magic damage from the Maelstrom might actually help you kill the Timber to prevent him from even being able to kick you out. In fact, they're going to go for it even without the Maelstrom.
First hit route into the trample from Fade. Sometimes you just need good RNG. With the catapult here, they'll be able to do a decent chunk of damage. The resummon on the bear should secure this tower. So a really nice usage of the demolish damage. Really good rotation. You don't really expect the offlane Primal Beast to be diving the enemy offlaner, right? That's pretty cool.
Not at all.
Haste rune. Hunt from Kagami. They're looking for Wish into the trees. They will find him. He's in a lot of trouble. I don't know how he gets out of this one. Doesn't look like he's gonna. Quick kill there goes the way of the Queen of Pain.
tower is under attack.
Looking for
As
Timber
now they're
again.
looking for bottom again. Timber Saw. The Pulverize is there. Do they have enough damage from the trample? He gets rooted again. Oh, and the TPs are not fast enough. The flat cannon from the tower does a decent chunk of damage, but it is not enough to save him. Timbersaw's game is just getting ruined now.
Yeah, it was a very quick response pick on the Timber after they saw the Lone Druid. But unfortunately, just getting a bit outlaned and outplayed.
Radiant's middle
In theory, I think the matchup's okay. Tough to start, but later on it works. But not as you fall this far behind.
Oh, they find the Void Spirit, but can they stay on him? Is the question. Yeah, Wish is going to cut him off. Does have a Dissimulate. No mana for an Astral Step quite yet. Pops the stick. Oh, they see him. Oh, the poison doesn't connect, but he's going to continue the chase. They know he's here somewhere. Boundless Strike is out.
Step.
Astral Step dodged, but they get a big Sonic Wave out from Kagami, and in comes the Tusk as well. You chase too dang far. Very nice.
Just
Mid
a
lane,
bit
though.
too long.
Yeah, they're going to get themselves a nice kill there.
I think fortunately they had to guess where he would pop out of Dissimulate, and they guessed wrong, and then which way he would go. So enough wrong guesses saved him for long enough that the rest of the team does make its way up, which is very much needed. 3K gold lead for Apex Genesis, but that's kind of playable. But, you know, it's not the end of the world, which for some of our other games, we have seen it looking very bad at 10 minutes already.
I mean, that's less than half of what the gold lead was last game. I think they had a 7K lead at 10 minutes. Fade topside, gonna walk under under a sentry there with his invis rune, and nearly finds a solo kill onto this Void Spirit. Pulverizes out, he gets the kill. Wish with a Boundless Strike just barely coming in time, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Not the best when you have the lead, but a nice salvage of what was going to be a solo death on that Primal Beast.
Yeah, getting caught off guard by that sentry, which he knows they have one, they check, but it's actually a little further up. Just barely out of range of their other sentry near the twin gate, so...
It's a nice D-ward in mid.
So what's our mid void, our carry void going? He's building a Battle Fury.
What? Really?
I mean, I can't say I'm a carry void player, you know, so if he thinks this is the best, I'm going to assume he's played it before, and maybe it is, but does feel like a very slow build-up.
I mean, this item is dead for a reason. Like, no one builds Battle Fury. Like, every single core hero is unplayable right now because Battle Fury is bad. We're going to see them mid lane go for the onslaught in. The root comes out, but a nice arrow connects. Walrus Punch, but he doesn't get the snowball off in time. A nice kill going their way as they turn this into a tier 1 tower. And like you said, Sammy, on this Lone Druid has the Maelstrom done on his way to the Gleipnir, but look at his net worth difference. Over 1,000 gold in front of his next teammate, which is the Primal Beast.
It's a lot. And don't forget, with Bare Necessities, the items he has are an extra
80%
60% right
now.
60% well, it does
right
scale up. Yeah, it scales up. So, you know, just bump that net worth up technically a little bit further.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower
Spirit doesn't quite connect on that jump. They're smoked up trying to find something. Smoke pops onto Yamson.
I mean, he can song
Can
this.
he keep
He
this-
does get it off just in time for the arrow to connect. And now he just dodges into a TP. No way. A 5-hero rotation. And he just dodges it.
That Astral Remnant connects, I think, or Aether Remnant connects. I think if you try TP, it will be canceled before it finishes as the song ends, but...
Primal Beast, I don't think cares all that much about your heroes. He's got a Blade Mail, just go straight for the Pulverize, grabbing that Timber Saw. He'll just snowball in, Timber Chain away, but Fade wants to chase. He pops a Blade Mail, chasing down the Tusk here. Big Sonic Wave, but it only connects onto the Shadow Demon as now Sammy, he's here on the Lone Druid, trying to finish off this Timber Saw. A nice Timber Chain up for the high ground. Kagami goes down to Yamsun on this Naga Siren, but they're just so far ahead. A 7K lead. They get 3 for 0 on this rotation. As Monkey King tanks and arrows, he's leaping through the trees here.
Gleipnir now done. I mean, it didn't matter that much in that fight, but technically these are a lot of mobile heroes, and you don't have the most reliable crowd control, but now with that Gleipnir, you should be able to lock down anyone to set up the rest of them. Like Gleipnir, much harder to dodge, and that lets the slow and snare then connect for an extra 3.5 seconds of root. Or maybe you just, you know, solo kill Timber.
Great Boundless Strike. Arrow connects, though. The root did come out for a moment from Sammy, but he still finishes the kill anyway. He is so strong. Now Conquistador trying to hobble away, has one leap charge. Reel in from Yamsun, gets the deluge, and that root's gonna last so long now as a result. Leaps down to the low ground, but the Monkey King is ready and waiting.
They at least got their own Wisdom Rune, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, the Mirana picked it up earlier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But it's a 9K lead all of a sudden that is starting to pull away and quickly. As they're going to smoke across the map here. Maybe try and connect with their Primal Beast top side. We will get some vision of the Tusk. And
The
with
idea
that
is
vision,
Primal's going to shove.
they saw the drinking buddies. They know there's another hero here too. Yamsun comes in, finds him. Deluge out. Wish waiting on the backside.
Oh,
Does
that's
see
his
the
Battle
Void
Fury.
Spirit who is low, but it's the full Battle Fury on the Courier that dies. The arrow connects again. They chop down his tree, but in comes Fade. Gets a really nice onslaught into the Pulverize. But you're missing some heroes. You need your Lone Druid. Maybe you're part of 4, but they get a huge Gleipnir onto 3, and the Blade Mail just kills down this Queen of Pain. Trample back the other way. They're just falling one by one.
I think it was a really nice move from Apex Genesis. So the idea is they smoke mid and they're moving in. Primal Beast shows top, and so you're going to fall back from that, and you're naturally going to move into your own jungle to farm. And that's exactly what they called. They moved into there, caught them as they were going through, and get that bonus Battle Fury on the Courier too, which is really painful.
Brutal.
Yeah, it'll respawn in a minute. Oh no, they're going to find the Void Spirit. Song setup.
Yeah, he's not getting out of this one.
Tries
Boundless
for the
Strike, Drinking
snowball.
Buddy's attempt, which, I mean, you got to respect it, but the Boundless Strike really well played there from Wish as he's just going to continue the chase. Murata pops the leap, Fade. Hungry for more, potentially. Onslaught not going to connect, but has the Blade Mail. And the Trample is just doing so much work, but we'll back out. Doesn't want to risk going down here.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Well, I mean, that's
He's
true.
tried
That is
indeed.
exactly what he did. It was a nice attempt.
That's the most important thing. You know, you don't always have to win. It's only you got to try your best.
All right, Sammy's just got an Eye of Scotty queued up next as his Lone Druid, which we see a lot of different variants in terms of the item build. Gleipnir is pretty much always the first item, but you know, which stat-heavy items you want to fit into those 3 slots kind of varies. Like every once in a while, you see like a Diffusal Disperser or like the Harpoon from the Echo Saber. So he goes Scotty instead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Disruption into Onslaught. Do they even pop the Pulverize? They do. In comes Kagami, but he just gets caught by the first stun into a root and deleted. Again, the Blade Mail. Returning more damage than it's really doing to this Primal Beast. Boundless strikes out, catches the Tusk. He's doing his best to escape, goes down to the Naga Siren as in comes the Lone Druid. He finds his target so easily there on that.
Oh my goodness.
On the Timber Saw, but they're just so far behind. 18,000 gold all of a sudden. Banishment from Big Num as Wish was trying to find the kill, but gets it anyway. Suddenly, we might be seeing a GG here very soon as the Lone Druid has his eyes set on the mid lane barracks at just 18 minutes into the game.
Yeah, just solo takes that tower. I don't know if you can call it solo when you got the bear. You know, duo on your own, I guess. He's going to finish a set of racks before everyone's even up.
Dire's middle barracks.
Maybe
Dude, imagine-
the full set as well.
Imagine if the main Lone Druid got demolished as well when he's in like Lone Druid form.
Does he not? I thought he does. Or
He
was
just
that an
gets
old
the
version?
Entangling Claws, I think, right?
No. He's demolished.
Does he? Oh my god. All right, XD.
Oh,
Well, Sammy
first
gets
hit
a root onto the Void Spirit on the first attack. That feels bad. Now just going to send the bear in, see what he can grab. Yeah, for some reason I thought he only got the Entangling Claws, but yeah, you're right. He does get demolished.
That's why if
That's
you're ever
pretty
allowed to
good.
just hit it, it's great. But in the past, I mean, you had no item, so it's just like nice damage, but whatever. But now that you actually put all the stats on the main hero, it's
Really
insane.
worth it. Yeah. Well, one by one they fall as they turn their attention to the top lane of barracks. Fortification comes out, but the Naga Siren Illusion's taking a lot of this in Fade. He's found a Timber Saw on the backside. Blade Mail is out once again. A Boundless Strike to delete him as the Scotty into the root once again, trying to find the Void Spirit. A Sonic Wave comes out, but a Song of the Siren is there. Queen of Pain's going to get the Blink out. Nice little play, but the root is there. They turn their attention. Never mind. Blink not too far away as Fade comes in, grabs them with the Pulverize, and there's your GG. Another pre-20-minute victory here for Apex Genesis.
Was the last one pre-20? thought it went over.
Did it
I
go
don't remember
over?
though.
don't
I
know.
can't remember. It was a fast one. This was also a fast one. Yeah, it's